We all played Monopoly, okay? And in Monopoly, you got the board there, the buying and selling of the what's on the board, and one of the things on the board was a get out of jail card. You know, right? You wind up in jail. Donald Trump is going to get a get out of jail card. Yes, he's accused of espionage, which he did, basically stealing government property, which he did as a civilian. The second he walked out of the White House, he was this civilian, or second Joe Biden was sworn in, he was a civilian. And anything he took out, including the silverware, he stole from the White House. It wasn't his. He says, no, it's all mine because I'm president. I can declassify this stuff. No, you can't. And he has a hard time understanding that, which is a mental condition. That's your get out of jail. His lawyers are going to do is basically said he has this impulse to take things, even though it doesn't belong to him, even though he's told he cannot take it. He cannot keep that file. It's not yours. Oh, yes, it's mine. It's all mine. They're mine. It's my Army. It's my Navy. It's my Air Force. It's my building. And I'm quite sure if he could have put up the White House, he would have moved it to Florida. It's all mine. And if you looked at Donald Trump as impulse collector, he had one of a kind. I got this belt here from somebody. I bought this belt. I have a helmet from so-and-so who won the Super Bowl game. I have this jersey here of somebody. That's Donald Trump. You know, some people collect cars. You know, Jay Leno collects cars. Yeah, some people have big houses with multi-car garage. You look at the stuff. If some people have a garage that has 5 cars in it or more, well, some people have money. People collect property. Do you know a coin collector? Yes. How many coins do they have in jars? Ever meet a person who's a coin collector? Have jars of pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, and maybe silver dollars. At one point, that's nice. At another point, it becomes something else. Yes, you got someone who likes bottle caps or toys or that thing. They're collectors. Donald Trump is the same way. He collects stuff. He collects a lot of stuff he's not supposed to have. I don't know if that's an impulse condition, but I would think it's going to that thing. And people who have flown with Donald Trump. Donald Trump has boxes that he carries with him all the time. On Air Force One, he had these boxes. What was in the boxes? Nobody knows. Could be as they think it's highly classified documents of something, but it was in his boxes. He was possessed by certain boxes he always carried with him, like the ashes of his father, maybe, or his grandfather. You know, could be, but he's that thing. And he was also impulsed to take things that he's not supposed to have. Somebody gives him anything from a foreign government, gives it to him, which happens to belong to the people of the United States. Now, it may wind up in the presidential library, that's one thing, but it doesn't belong to the president. He's a representative of the United States. It doesn't go to him. Donald Trump took it. I'm quite sure that someone says, if you go down to Mar-a-Lago, you're going to see White House silverware, dishes, cups. Can you buy those? Did he buy them at the White House store? No. He took them off the stuff. How many pots and pans did he take? Who knows? But he went up with a lot of stuff. And his whole term was the same way. He had boxes of stuff he wasn't supposed to have. He would walk down to the West Wing and pick stuff off out of the thing. He's not supposed to read this stuff. Oh, but I'm the president. I can read everything I want. No, you can't, sir. It's like the codes to that little box they carry around. Actually, it isn't a box anymore. It's a tablet. But it's the same thing. While you can open that up and you have the right to do this, the guy who carries the football, you might say, doesn't have to give it to you. Oh, he has to give it to me because I'm the president. No, he doesn't. And they learn very fast is if you don't want Donald Trump to take it as his, don't show it to him. Or even better, don't show him the original. Right. But he still took boxes, hundreds of boxes of classified files that went missing. And nobody seemed to have seen them going missing. And he would have them in his bedroom. He would have them in his closet. You're saying in Mar-a-Lago, he kept them in the bathroom. He kept them out of the way. He kept them from his lawyers. Which is very interesting because you got Secret Service people that are actually seeing this stuff. And the Secret Service may make a report, but everything the Secret Service does down there is classified anyway, and Donald Trump doesn't get to see it. But the Secret Service walks into a bathroom and there happens to be boxes of secret files in there. They report it to something else, but they're there to protect the president from me, you, and Democrats. Rivals, DeSantis. They're protecting Donald Trump from DeSantis or anybody else who's running for office. And they got him dead to right, and he bragged about it. And he did something else really disturbing is he hid files. Don't do that. And he bragged about it. You don't do that. And he's facing all these charges. You don't do it. And his get out of a card, that thing, is impulsive. He was impulsive. Even though he took files where people told his family told him not to do it, the Secret Service says you can't do that. But I'm the president. You can't take this stuff. Oh, yes, I can. They're mine. Oh. And you got reporters who report of seeing when they get into Air Force One. He has boxes there with him. He takes their unloaded stuff. They load into Air Force One. He gets off of Air Force One. He goes in his car. That stuff. It's like, I mean, his best defense lawyer is going to say, call that reporter over there, or call that Secret Service person, or call part of the family. And they're going to get out of car fight. It's a mental condition he has. Of course, he has the mental condition of lying all the time and saying, I'm important. I'm there to protect the people of the United States. I swore the two Bibles, one being Abe Lincoln's Bible, that I will protect the U.S. Constitution. On January 6th, he sent a mob to the Capitol building I'm president, I won the election. But he knew he didn't win the election and all that. He knew all the stuff like that. And he knows he can get away with lying to anybody because he did it for 4 years. But he has that impulse, which is a mental condition. Yes. Do you know anybody who hoards? He hoards. You know anybody who hoards? Why, I got this on sale. But you already have 12 of these, Mom. But I got these on sale. But, Mom, you already have 12 of these. You know what hoarders are? Yeah, like that. He's going to walk. The judge is going to have, the jury will come up, the Republican jury will come up and say he's not guilty on all counts, because they will feel sorry for him. And Donald Trump, who says, I'm still the smartest person in the room. I'm still the smartest. You hear him? He still says it. He said it to his wife. I'm smarter than they are. They're all stupid. He called his, basically, people around him heard the same thing. I am smarter than the Republicans in Congress and the Democrats in Congress. I can outwit them. I'm smarter than they are. Okay. But they're going to get him on that get out of jail card. If I was that lawyer, I would basically have Donald Trump as he has a problem. It's a conditional problem. It might be an inherited problem. He has this impulse to buy stuff and showing it to people. He had an impulse to take stuff he wasn't supposed to have. Yes, we admit he took this stuff and he was told he can't do this stuff. But that's part of his mental problem. But he would still make a fine president of the United States, even though he is sworn to. Oh, God. Yes. But, get out of jail card. Oh, I love that one. By the way, when I played Monopoly, I didn't have a card.